Across the borders, Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that Moscow is ready to look for diplomatic solutions amid raging tensions with the West over Ukraine, but stressed that the country's interests were non-negotiable. On the other hand, US President Joe Biden has announced tough new sanctions against Russia for, quote, beginning an invasion of Ukraine, but said there was still time to avoid war, even as Putin signaled plans to send troops beyond Russia's borders. Leila Mohammed has more on that.
Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke after Parliament's upper house, the Federation Council, on Tuesday gave him unanimous approval to deploy peacekeepers to two breakaway Ukrainian regions, now recognized by Moscow as independent and potentially into other parts of Ukraine. In the video address, Putin congratulated the country's men and said he was certain of the professionalism of the Russian military and that they will stand up for the country's national interests.
There is still time to avert the worst-case scenario that will bring untold suffering to millions of people if they move as suggested. The United States and our allies and partners remain open to diplomacy if it is serious. When all is said and done, we're going to judge Russia by its actions, not its words. And whatever Russia does next, we're ready to respond with unity, clarity, and conviction.
Western officials have been warning for weeks the Russian leader has been preparing an all-out invasion of Ukraine. US President Joe Biden announced tough new sanctions against Russia for beginning an invasion of Ukraine, but said there was still time to avoid a war.
We want to send an unmistakable message, though, that the United States, together with our allies, will defend every inch of NATO territory and abide by the commitments we made to NATO. We still believe that Russia is poised to go much further in launching a massive military attack against Ukraine. Hope I'm wrong about that, hope we're wrong about that, but Russia has only escalated its threat against the rest of Ukrainian territory, including major cities and including the capital city of Kyiv.
Japan and Australia followed suit early Wednesday with their own stringent penalties for Moscow and individuals connected with the aggression against Ukraine, with Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison targeting members of Russia's Security Council for behaving like thugs and bullies.